Welcome to the History of Simple Things, where we delve into the fascinating history behind the little things that shape our world. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that's not only fascinating but also incredibly vital in today's world: bullet-resistant glass. Now, I know when we hear bullet-resistant glass, our minds might instantly jump to action movies where the hero is dodging bullets behind a seemingly impenetrable glass shield. But beyond the Hollywood dramatics, this technology is a real-world lifesaver with a rich history and some pretty amazing science behind it. So, how does bullet-resistant glass work? Where did it come from? And how has it evolved over time? Stick around because we're about to break it all down. Let's rewind the clock and take a look at where it all began. The concept of bullet-resistant glass dates back to the early 20th century. Interestingly, the origins of this technology are closely tied to the development of laminated glass, which wasn't initially intended to stop bullets at all. The story goes back to 1903, when a French chemist named Edouard Benedictus accidentally dropped a glass flask that had been coated with a thin layer of plastic cellulose nitrate. Surprisingly, the glass shattered, but didn't break apart. This accidental discovery sparked the idea that glass could be made safer, less prone to shattering into dangerous shards. Initially, laminated glass was developed with car windshields in mind. As cars became more widespread, so did car accidents, and traditional glass proved to be a hazard. Laminated glass, with its safety layer, became the go-to solution. Fast forward to the 1930s, and the idea of using laminated glass as a protective barrier against bullets started to gain traction. This was during a time of great social unrest, with increasing violence and crime, especially during the Prohibition era in the United States. People were looking for ways to protect themselves, and bullet-resistant glass emerged as a valuable innovation. By World War II, bullet-resistant glass had found its way into military applications, protecting soldiers in combat vehicles and airplanes. The technology continued to evolve, and by the time the 1970s rolled around, it was being used in banks, armored vehicles, and even for personal protection. So, how exactly does bullet-resistant glass stop a speeding bullet? The answer lies in the materials and the way they're layered together. Bullet-resistant glass isn't just one solid piece. It's actually a sandwich made up of multiple layers of glass and plastic, usually polycarbonate. The goal is to create a barrier that can absorb and dissipate the energy of a bullet, rather than shattering like regular glass would. Let's break it down layer by layer. The outer layer, glass. The first layer is typically made of regular glass. When a bullet strikes this layer, the glass may crack, but it's designed to absorb some of the initial impact energy. The middle layer, polycarbonate. This is where the magic happens. Polycarbonate is a type of plastic known for its incredible toughness and impact resistance. When the bullet passes through the outer glass layer and hits the polycarbonate, the plastic deforms and stretches, absorbing a large portion of the bullet's kinetic energy. The polycarbonate doesn't shatter. Instead, it acts like a net, catching and slowing down the bullet. The inner layer, glass or polycarbonate. The final layer is often another layer of glass or polycarbonate. By the time the bullet reaches this layer, it's usually been slowed down so much that it either gets trapped in the glass or, at the very least, doesn't have enough force to penetrate through. The combined effect of these layers working together is what makes the glass bullet-resistant. The bullet might crack or even shatter the outer layers, but by the time it reaches the inner layers, it's been robbed of much of its energy, preventing it from causing harm on the other side. One of the most important things to note is that bullet-resistant glass is not truly bulletproof. Given enough force or repeated strikes in the same spot, it can eventually be penetrated. That's why you'll often see this kind of glass described as bullet-resistant, rather than bulletproof. It's designed to resist bullets, not stop them indefinitely. Over the decades, bullet-resistant glass has seen significant advancements. Early versions were thick, heavy, and not exactly easy on the eyes. Think of those thick green-tinted panes you might see in old bank windows. But as technology has advanced, so has the glass. One of the major breakthroughs came with the development of newer, lighter materials. For instance, today's bullet-resistant glass often incorporates advanced polymers that are much lighter than traditional glass while offering even better protection. These materials have allowed manufacturers to create glass that's not only more effective at stopping bullets, but also more versatile in its applications. Modern bullet-resistant glass is also much clearer than its predecessors. Earlier versions often had a noticeable green tint due to the thickness of the glass layers. Today, advancements in material science have made it possible to produce glass that is nearly as clear as regular glass, which is a big deal when you're installing it in places like storefronts, offices, or even residential homes. Another significant evolution in bullet-resistant glass is the development of one-way bullet-resistant glass. This type of glass is designed to allow bullets to be fired out from one side while preventing them from coming in from the other. This is particularly useful in situations where occupants need to return fire, such as in military vehicles or secure buildings. The manufacturing process has also evolved. Initially, creating bullet-resistant glass was a labor-intensive process that involved manually layering sheets of glass and plastic together. Today, automated processes and advanced adhesives have streamlined production, making it faster, more reliable, and more consistent. Bullet-resistant glass has found its way into a variety of real-world applications. One of the most common places you'll see it is in banks. The glass provides a crucial layer of protection for tellers and customers alike, deterring would-be robbers and ensuring that any attempted heists are much less likely to succeed. Armored vehicles are another common application. Whether it's a military vehicle in a conflict zone or an armored car transporting cash, bullet-resistant glass plays a key role in keeping occupants safe. In fact, the glass used in these vehicles is often customized to withstand multiple rounds, ensuring that the vehicle can stay operational even in the most dangerous situations. You'll also find bullet-resistant glass in places like embassies, government buildings, and even some private residences. High-profile individuals, or those living in dangerous areas, often install this type of glass as an added layer of security. It's also used in police cars, especially those used in high-risk operations. And let's not forget about schools. In response to increasing concerns about school shootings, many educational institutions have started installing bullet-resistant glass in doors and windows. This extra layer of protection can make a critical difference in keeping students and staff safe during an emergency. And there you have it. The fascinating world of bullet-resistant glass, from its humble beginnings to its critical role in today's safety measures. It's amazing to think how an accidental discovery over a century ago has evolved into a technology that saves lives every day. Whether it's protecting people in banks, schools, or military vehicles, bullet-resistant glass is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of safety. What's really inspiring is how this technology continues to evolve, getting stronger, lighter, and more versatile, adapting to the ever-changing challenges of our world. It's a reminder that behind every piece of technology we take for granted, there's a story of innovation, creativity, and a desire to make the world a safer place. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. When you sit behind the wheel of a car and peer through the windshield, it's easy to take this transparent shield for granted. It provides a clear view of the road, keeps the wind and rain out, and offers a sense of security. However, the windshield is far more than just a piece of glass. It's a sophisticated safety feature designed to protect you in a variety of situations. The science behind car windshields is a fascinating blend of material engineering, physics, and safety regulations. Understanding how they are made, why they behave differently than regular glass, and what makes them safer in the event of an accident, reveals just how crucial this component is in keeping us safe. Car windshields are primarily made from a specialized type of glass called laminated safety glass. This technology was first developed in the early 20th century as a solution to the dangers posed by traditional glass in car windows. Regular glass, also known as annealed glass, is prone to shattering into large, sharp shards when broken. This can cause severe injuries in the event of a collision. The need for a safer alternative became evident as automobiles became more common and accidents more frequent. Laminated glass is designed to address this issue by fundamentally altering how the glass behaves when it breaks. Rather than shattering into dangerous pieces, laminated glass stays mostly intact, reducing the risk of injury. The key to the windshield's strength lies in its layered structure. Laminated glass is composed of two layers of glass with a thin layer of polyvinyl butyryl, PVB, sandwiched between them. The glass layers themselves are chemically strengthened, but it's the PVB layer that makes all the difference in safety. During the manufacturing process, the glass and PVB are heated and compressed, bonding them into a single unit. The PVB layer is clear and flexible, acting as an adhesive that holds the glass together even when it's fractured. When a windshield is impacted by an object, the glass may crack, but the PVB layer prevents it from disintegrating into sharp shards. Instead, the cracks spiderweb across the surface, and the glass remains adhered to the plastic layer, significantly reducing the risk of flying debris. The physics behind how laminated glass absorbs energy is another critical factor in its safety. In the event of a collision, a windshield must withstand a combination of forces, including the impact of the object hitting it, the airbag deploying, and the driver or passenger potentially being thrown against it. The PVB layer is not only designed to hold the glass together, but also to absorb and dissipate the energy from these impacts. When an object strikes the windshield, the energy is distributed across the entire surface, reducing the likelihood of penetration. The PVB's elastic nature allows it to stretch slightly under pressure, acting as a cushion that absorbs the kinetic energy. This prevents the glass from giving way easily, which is particularly important in preventing head injuries and keeping passengers inside the vehicle during a crash. Another important aspect of windshield design is its ability to support the structural integrity of the vehicle. Modern cars are engineered with the windshield as an integral part of the body's overall strength. In a rollover accident, for instance, the windshield provides essential support to the roof, helping to prevent it from collapsing inward. This is why windshield installation and the bonding process are tightly regulated. The adhesive used to mount the windshield to the car frame must meet strict safety standards, ensuring that it forms a strong, secure bond. Poorly installed windshields can pop out during a collision or rollover, compromising the vehicle's safety. In fact, in many cars, the windshield accounts for up to 30% of the vehicle's structural strength in the event of a crash. Beyond its primary role in protecting passengers, the windshield has also evolved to enhance visibility and driver comfort through technological advancements. Features such as UV filtering, acoustic dampening, and rain-sensing technology are now commonly integrated into windshields. In contrast to laminated glass, tempered is another type of safety glass used in vehicles, typically for side and rear windows. Tempered glass is made by rapidly cooling the glass surface after it has been heated to high temperatures. This process induces compressive stresses on the surface while leaving tensile stresses in the interior. The result is a glass that is much stronger than regular the one, and more importantly, shatters into small rounded pieces when broken. While this is beneficial for minimizing injury in certain scenarios, it is less effective for windshields. Laminated glass is preferred for windshields because it remains intact even when cracked, offering continuous protection and preventing ejection from the vehicle. Windshields must also meet stringent safety regulations and undergo rigorous testing before they can be deemed roadworthy. Crash tests, impact tests, and environmental simulations are all part of the evaluation process. For example, windshields are subjected to high-velocity impacts from objects like steel balls or simulated stones to assess their resistance to breakage. They are also tested for their ability to withstand extreme temperature changes, UV exposure, and the effects of aging. Additionally, safety standards require that the windshield does not distort the driver's view, which is why optical clarity is a critical factor during manufacturing. Any defects in the glass, such as bubbles or waves, can create visual distortions, which is unacceptable for road safety. In summary, car windshields are far more than simple panes of glass. They are carefully engineered safety devices designed to protect passengers from the dangers of flying debris, impacts, and accidents. Through the use of laminated glass with a PVB layer, windshields can absorb energy, resist shattering, and maintain their integrity even under severe conditions. Their role in vehicle structure, crash protection, and visibility cannot be overstated, making them a vital component in automotive safety. The continued evolution of windshield technology, including the integration of ADAS systems and enhanced visibility features, ensures that they remain at the forefront of vehicle safety advancements. Whether you're cruising down the highway or navigating busy city streets, the windshield science is quietly working to keep you safe on every journey. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. Glass is one of the most versatile and widely used materials in the world. From the windows in our homes and cars, to the screens on our smartphones and the facades of skyscrapers, glass plays a crucial role in our daily lives. However, not all glass is created equal. Depending on the application, different types of glass are engineered to meet specific requirements, whether it's strength, safety, thermal insulation, or aesthetic appeal. One of the most important innovations in the world of glass is tempered glass, known for its enhanced durability and safety features. But tempered glass is just the beginning. There are many other types of glass, each with unique properties that make them suitable for a wide range of uses. In this video, we'll take a closer look at tempered glass, how it's made, and explore the various other types of glass that are commonly used in different industries. Tempered glass is a type of safety glass that is processed by controlled thermal or chemical treatments to increase its strength compared to normal glass. The tempering process involves heating the glass to a temperature of around 600 degrees Celsius and then rapidly cooling it. This rapid cooling process, known as quenching, locks the outer surfaces of the glass into compression and the inner surfaces into tension. The result is a glass that is much stronger than regular annealed glass and, importantly, breaks in a safer way. When tempered glass does break, it shatters into small, blunt pieces rather than sharp, jagged shards. This characteristic makes it an ideal material for use in situations where human safety is a concern, such as in automobile windows, shower doors, glass doors, and windows of high-rise buildings. The process of tempering glass makes it approximately 4 to 5 times stronger than untreated glass, making it more resistant to breakage from impacts or pressure. The increased strength and safer breakage pattern of tempered glass are the primary reasons why it is used in many safety-critical applications. However, tempered glass is not the only type of glass available, and it is important to understand the differences between various glass types to choose the right material for a given application. Another common type of glass is annealed glass, which is standard glass that has been slowly cooled after being formed. Unlike tempered glass, annealed glass does not undergo any additional treatment to increase its strength. As a result, it is less durable and more prone to breaking into sharp, dangerous shards. Annealed glass is typically used in applications where safety is not a primary concern, such as in picture frames, tabletops, and some types of windows. Although annealed glass is less expensive and easier to cut and shape than tempered glass, its lower strength and less safe breakage pattern limit its use in certain applications. Despite its drawbacks, annealed glass is still widely used due to its versatility and lower cost. Another type is laminated glass, which is frequently used in safety applications. Laminated glass consists of 2 or more layers of glass bonded together with an inner layer, usually made of polyvinyl butyrol, PVB, or ethylene vinyl acetate, EVA. The inner layer holds the glass layers together even when broken, preventing the glass from shattering into large, dangerous pieces. This makes laminated glass an excellent choice for applications where impact resistance and safety are critical, such as in windshields, skylights, and certain types of windows and doors. It also offers additional benefits, such as improved sound insulation and ultraviolet UV protection. Because of its ability to block harmful UV rays, laminated glass is often used in applications where protection from the sun's rays is important, such as in car windows and in the construction of buildings in sunny climates. The combination of safety, durability, and additional features makes laminated glass a popular choice in many industries. In addition to tempered and laminated glass, there are several other types of specialized ones that are used for specific applications. One such type is heat-strengthened glass, which is similar to tempered but is not as strong. Heat-strengthened glass is made by heating the glass to a lower temperature and then cooling it more slowly. This results in a glass that is about twice as strong as annealed glass, but not as strong as tempered glass. Heat-strengthened glass is less likely to break spontaneously than the tempered one, but when it does break, it breaks into larger, sharper pieces. It is often used in applications where the glass is subject to high levels of thermal stress, such as in glass facades and skylights. The advantage of heat-strengthened glass is that it can withstand greater temperature differences without breaking, making it a good choice for environments with extreme temperature fluctuations. Another type that is commonly used is wired glass, which has a wire mesh embedded within it. The wire mesh holds the glass together even if it breaks, making it more resistant to shattering. Wired glass is often used in fire-rated applications, such as in fire doors and windows, because the wire mesh helps to prevent glass from breaking due to the heat of a fire. However, it is not as strong as tempered or laminated glass and can break into large, sharp pieces if subjected to a strong impact. In recent years, the use of wired glass in certain applications has declined due to safety concerns, and it is often replaced with other types of safety glass, such as laminated glass. Despite these concerns, wired glass is still used in some fire-rated applications due to its ability to withstand high temperatures and prevent the spread of fire. Another specialized type of glass is bullet-resistant glass, also known as ballistic or bulletproof glass. It is typically made by layering multiple sheets of laminated glass with layers of polycarbonate or other plastic materials. The multiple layers of glass and plastic work together to absorb the energy of a bullet and prevent it from penetrating the glass. Bullet-resistant glass is used in applications where there is a risk of gunfire, such as in bank teller windows, armored vehicles, and certain types of government buildings. The level of protection offered by bullet-resistant type depends on the thickness and composition of the layers, with thicker and more complex constructions providing higher levels of protection. It is highly effective at stopping bullets. It is also very heavy and expensive, making it suitable only for certain high-risk applications. There is also a type known as tinted glass, which has color added to it during the manufacturing process. It is used to reduce the amount of sunlight and heat that enters a building or vehicle, making it more energy efficient. The tinting can be done in a variety of colors, with different tints providing different levels of light and heat reduction. It is often used in windows, skylights, and car windows to reduce glare and improve energy efficiency. In addition to reducing heat and glare, tinted glass can also provide privacy by making it more difficult to see inside a building or vehicle. However, it is not as strong as tempered or laminated glass and is usually combined with other types of glass in applications where safety is a concern. There is also low emissivity, low-E glass, which has a special coating that reflects infrared light while allowing visible light to pass through. It is used in windows and skylights to improve energy efficiency by reducing heat loss in the winter and heat gain in the summer. The low-E coating can also help to reduce glare and protect furniture and flooring from fading due to UV exposure. It is often used in conjunction with other types of glass, such as laminated or tempered glass, to provide a combination of safety, energy, efficiency, and comfort. The use of low-E is becoming increasingly common in both residential and commercial buildings as energy efficiency becomes a greater concern. Finally, there is also frosted glass, which has been treated to create a translucent matte finish that diffuses light. It is often used in applications where privacy is desired, such as in bathroom windows, shower doors, and office partitions. The frosted finish can be achieved through a variety of methods, including sandblasting, acid etching, or the application of a frosted film. While frosted glass provides privacy, it still allows light to pass through, making it a popular choice for interior applications. However, like tinted glass, it is not as strong as tempered or laminated, and is usually combined with other types of glass in applications where safety is a concern. As we conclude, tempered glass is just one of many types available, each with its own unique properties and applications. While tempered glass is known for its strength and safety, other types of glass, such as laminated, heat-strengthened, and bullet-resistant, offer different benefits depending on the needs of the application. Understanding the differences between these types of glass is essential for making informed decisions about which material is best suited for a given project. Whether you need glass for safety, energy efficiency, privacy, or aesthetics, there is a specific type that can meet your needs. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of simple things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories woven through the smallest details.